Let's see. Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and it's been some time since I can make a film while having had the lights on in the morning. I can't speak for Sailor Moon because it's still going to be too dark for her, but it'll be enough for me. But as February goes into March, that will shift. Until we shift the timers ahead. Anyway, that's not what the film's about. This film's about fair work. Is it enough to shield you from getting striked for ownership? The answer would be yes and no, because fair work is a double-edged sword, and it could go something like this. But I did enough things to shift the film out. Yeah, you may have done enough stuff to shift the film out, but it's still too dark. Forgive me. Where are we at here? But I shifted the film out. Yeah, you shifted the film out, but you didn't do enough, and you're still working with my stuff. So I still see it as my work, even though you shifted the drawing out, even though you shifted the words out, even though you shifted in, put likenesses in it and took sheet, or you made all these unlike things to it, but I still say it's my work because it's still my work. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. And do you really want to go for a lawful fight just so you can show that you were right and I was wrong about your work being fair work or not? Can you afford that? No, I can't afford lawyer fees. Even if a lawyer wanted to take it on as free, I still probably couldn't afford to go through all that. Yeah, you can't. So, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not gonna go fight this. But damn, I made fun of it. I put on like song in it. I mean, I shifted out the likenesses. Well, I shifted out the brightness out of it. I put a beginning, middle, and end sheet to it. You know, I did all these things to make it unlike how it was, shifting its meaning and its thought. Yeah, well, I still say it's my work. And I still can say at the end of the day, it's still my belief and thought that it's my work. So no. That's sad. So I know a lot of folks who like to do fair work, or whatever you like to call it. You know, they like to say that they know, and they like to do that. You know, they say they have the right to do it. Now, I'm not going to go through and say they probably do got the right or not right to do that. That's not what a film's about. But what they don't like to hear is when someone doesn't believe that their work meets fair work. When they believe when they made enough shifting to the work to shift the meaning of the work to make it a new kind of work. But at the end of the day, it's still someone else's work that they're making all those shifts to. And fair work is in the thought and the belief of the one who makes the work and the one who watches the work, but also the one who owns the work too. So it's a double-edged sword. You know? And that's why I don't do anything that somebody could say is either owned by them or fair worked. Yeah, well, the truth is I would never go around and do that to you. Yeah. I would never get you in a bind of ownership or anything like that. But I'm just telling you that's how smooth it is. You know, fair work is not going to shield you. If someone has their thought and belief of your work and they think that it's still their work even though you did all this stuff to make it unlike, Even though you may have shifted out the brightness, you may have put a beginning, middle, and end sheet to it, you may have shifted out the songs, you may have made fun of it or scathed it or shamed it or guilt it in some way. You may have done whatever thing you did to the film, shifts you did to the film, or skimming, or whatever you did to the film. Someone who still owns that film can still look at it and still say well, it's still their work, and they can still say you didn't do enough to meet fair work in their eyes. Yeah, it is. It is, and it's still and it is, and that's why I'm frightened of fair work. That's why I don't do anything in my films that anyone can say it's either their work, because fair work is not going to shield me if someone comes along and says that. Yeah, you're right about that. But what about all those folks out there do fair work? Well, they hope that they're bold enough and fearless enough, and hope that they never get struck on, for hope that someone never ever strikes them for having ownership of their work. That's all I can say there. Well, at the end of the day, fair work is a true thing, but to meet fair work, it is a foughten belief, and sometimes you gotta go in a lead of a high diva for him or her to see if your work meets fair work or not, and sometimes it's just not even worth the fight. So I don't do fair work. I don't do anything. I don't have anything in my films or do any fair work that anyone could say it's their work, or I could say fair work on. So that's it for me. If you like this film, follow me over here at Jordan Long. Or what's the last film I made yesterday over here? I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.